let's talk about my nail care. Plus, I got a new bag. Stay tuned. Hello, my name is Andrea. Welcome back to my channel, and thank you for joining me in the Babe Cave. And like I said, it's all about, I got a new bag. It was on sale. It was 4th of July sale. And we're going to talk about nail care because I got requested by Vintage Sack to talk about how I get my nails looking like this. And you may be surprised about how I do my nails. So don't be criticizing me, it's just how I do it, and it seems to work out just fine. So let's get into the new bag first. It's been sitting here for a few days, so I'm dying to look at it myself. So this bag came from Maidwell, and it is very much on trend per Vogue. Plus, I've been into this type of bag also already. I purchased one. That's the only hint you're getting. And it was under $100. That was an awesome price. I think it went up after 4th of July sale, but I will try to link it if it is available. So let's get it open. Again, I have not looked inside this box, so let's look at it together. It's in a nice box. At least it's not in an envelope. Okay. And here it is. Here it is. So I've never ordered Maidwell for getting a bag ever. So this is my first Maidwell bag, and I hope it's good. I've heard some good things about Maidwell, so I wanted to try them out myself. And this was the bag that caught my eye. Let's just open it. Alright, so here it is. Yeah, I got another straw bag. If I'm not going to go on vacation, I still want to wear my vacation bags. Okay, and really what got me was the straw and the strap, so let me get that undone for you. So I got the Sun Medallion shoulder straw bag. And here is why I really liked this bag. I like the sun medallions that are gold. It's just a neat little feature that they have, and then there is an adjustment that you can make it a shorter shoulder drop. But this is a nice, comfortable size for vacation or just running around town. And I don't think that this is real leather, and this is straw. And it wraps around the whole bag. And at first I thought that this was black, but I compared it to my Coach Outlet straw bag, and it's black. And I am not 100% certain that that might be navy. So either way, I like black or navy, so I think this is a navy. It's just super dark navy. Let's see how easy these are. Oh, these are very easy to pop off. Okay, to adjust it to the shoulder length, so that's easy. I was afraid it was going to be hard, but it actually is not. I like it a little bit longer like it is. So there is the front and back's the same. No Maidwell anywhere. Here's the side again, and an up close of the sun medallion and the grommets there. Super cute. And I will do mod shots, but let's look at the inside. I don't like to get faux leather, but since most of the bag is straw, I hope that it'll withstand some years. We'll see. And if you rotate your bags out enough and not carry this as much, I think it'll be okay. The tag doesn't show anything of what it's called, but currently this bag is $119 on the website, so it's a little more than what I paid. And just checking it over, it does have a small Maidwell patch there. Okay, downside, no pockets. However, It's light inside, and I will just throw a few things in there. At least it's not slouchy and puddly. If it was that way, I would not keep it, but it's keeping its structure just fine. I show you the bottom of it. So yeah, that's the inside look. No pockets, so if you wanted pockets, you're not getting them, so you're gonna have to use pouches. Which this is a good size for all your everyday essentials. Let me give you the measurements. Like I said, I have it on the longer shoulder strap, and it is 10. So if you wanted it shorter, this thing is gonna hang lower. So it's gonna come to probably here. So if you want to shorten it, you can. It is easy. So it tapers up a little bit. So the bottom width is 9, and I think this width is 10.5. The height is 6, and depth about 3.5 depth. Plenty of room for everyday essentials, especially if you were going on a vacation. This is a perfect bag to take. Well, to a tropical place. Super cute. Yeah, let's compare straw of Coach Outlet straw versus Maidwell straw. I'll give you some close-ups here. They are definitely made differently, but I've been liking the straw look. So let's do a mod shot and do a what fits real quick with it. Okay, it fits perfectly over my shoulder, and it's very lightweight. And I really do like these little medallions, and then the grommets are underneath. I didn't show you that. And they're, they're not fancy or probably super high quality, but not really. But it's Maidwell, and it's under $100. It's a good bag. Let's see what fits inside. Since it has no pockets, I would use my Coach Nolita 15 for all of my lipsticks and hand sanitizer and other contact stuff that you need. Here is how the Nolita fits in there, and I wanted to show you, this is a navy from Dooney Bourke, and here is the navy strap. So that works out perfectly. If I wanted to put some coins or cards in this, I could. And then if I wanted to use this wallet from Coach Outlet, it has that cute little wristlet chain. I really like these kind of wallets, and it can fit in there as well. So let me show you what that looks like. Plenty of room, plenty of room. And there's the, yeah, you can fit your sunglasses on top. Yeah, this fits plenty. 10.5 length always is a good size, and if you have at least 2 or 3 inches here, I'm good to go with this bag. It's so cute. Do you like it? Do you like it? Do you like straw? Are you into straw right now? Because apparently I am. And nothing has really caught my eye, like I said, but this one did, and it was on a sale, so I grabbed it, and I really do like it. So if you're looking for another straw bag, check out Maidwell. They have other bags that are straw as well. If you don't like this style, then there are other ones. But this one is cute. So I really like my new straw bag. Oh, I wanted to talk about my shirt. And this is the shirt that me and my husband were married in this location at Riviera Maya, Mexico. And so we both got these shirts for memories, and that's where we got married. And you could see the flowers of what I was talking about was my wedding flowers. And I have been loving this bag. Yes, it goes, it goes, it goes. And so, yeah, I've been enjoying it. I just used it as the shoulder strap and took off the additional strap. And I like it as a shoulder strap. And I also put in an organizer because there are no pockets. And so I knew that this was the size of a Speedy 30. So I have an organizer in this bag, and I'm probably going to move into my straw bag next. But yeah, this is amazing. If you can find a Kendra satchel, I think they're on I Love Dooney or Dooney Bourke. It's a really nice, this one's a sample bag, but this one has pockets on both sides as well if you wanted to put your phone on the outside, because there's no other pockets. But yeah, love this bag, carried it for a few days, and enjoyed it. Okay, the next is all about my nail care. And I'll just show you up close. I changed it to this pretty turquoise teal color. And there you can see my hidden halo crushed ice that I showed before. I hope it's showing up. It is so sparkly and beautiful. I do have a discount code for this ring or any other jewelry that you might need of moissanite. I'll link it down below, and AKB 15 for 15% off. So anyway, back to the nails, because I am a fan of rings and I like my nails to look good, and if they start chipping, I almost immediately take them off. I cannot stand when they start chipping. So for me, I take a regular multivitamin, and I'm not a doctor, I just take my vitamins because I might not get them all. So I take these for a multivitamin, and in addition, I take biotin, this brand right here. I've taken this probably a month or two now, and I do think my nails are harder and they grow really fast. Also, my eyelashes have also grown a little bit, and then, you know, a lot less hair loss, because perimenopause, for some reason, when your hormones are out of whack, decides that you need less hair. So I also take, you know, this is nail care, hair care, even eyelashes. So try a biotin. I mean, I'm not a doctor. This is what I've been using. And if I break a nail, I automatically trim them all to the same length. And that seems to be how I keep continually them growing the way they do. You've got to start over sometimes. Sometimes they'll crack, you know, and I just cut them all to the same length. And let me show you I'm not only a bag collector, but I am a nail polish collector as well. I have been doing my own nails forever. I've tried to get my nails done by a salon, and I have done it, and I don't like how they do it. Sometimes they shape them weird and they're not all the same shape, and then sometimes they don't get the paint to the edge, which also drives me nuts. Like I said, I'll show you my big collection here. I only use regular nail polish. I know it stinks, but the smell goes away. But this is my big nail polish collection with all kinds of colors. And I really don't have a specific brand that I love besides Sally Henson. I do love that one. It seems to last longer. But I buy multiple of these super dry coat for the top coat. This is what I use to make it dry. After I put 2 coats of polish on, then I put a super dry coat on. And it dries it fast. I'm very patient, but sometimes I use speed dry nail polish, and I still use this on top. This is a part that you're gonna be like, well, that's weird. I'm not the greatest. I sometimes spill over the edges, like most people do, and I try to do my best, and I get the whole nail, and I let that dry. I don't try to clean up anything around the edges. At that point, I just leave it and I let it dry. And some people are like, what? I do. So I let it dry completely. And then the next day in the shower or in the sink, it is much easier to peel around the edges without messing up your nails. And it's worked for me forever. I just paint the whole nail, and if it gets on the skin, I get it off the next day. It is just fine. And you all think that it's pretty, right? I think they turn out good. Sometimes on the thumbnail I might get a little carried away peeling, but really, that's just my method and it's worked. And just make sure it's completely dry before you start getting all the edges cleaned. That's my biggest advice. And maybe try some biotin. Oops. Maybe try some biotin. There's different companies. I don't know, I'm not a doctor, if it's safe for you with other medications. Ask your doctor. But that's what I've been using, and it seems to be making my nails less brittle. I also don't continually paint my nails. I'll let them breathe probably a week or two, and then I'll paint them again. That also helps. Letting your nails breathe also keeps them kind of hard as well. But yeah, this is my nail care. It's not everybody's nail care, but it works for me. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video about my nail care. And I have a blue tongue. We started taking the methylene blue, and I took that this morning. And again, I'm not a doctor. It's just something me and my husband are trying, and we've seen a lot of commercials on it, so sorry about the blue tongue. And it really does help with focus and getting stuff done. Both of us have seen what this blue stuff does, and if you have some brain fog, or you can't stay on task, or you are feeling lazy, this blue stuff seems to help me and him focus and get our tasks done. We've just tried it a week now, and it works. So sorry about the blue tongue. I totally forgot about that. But anyway, what do you think about my new bag and the cute little medallions that it shows off when it's on your shoulder? Too cute. I love the feel of it. Lightweight. Such a cute bag. And I hope you enjoyed my nail care. You know, I'm not a professional nail tech, but I've done it for so long, and this works for me. So don't judge. And I do love different colors of nail polish. So yeah, that is all I have for today. And I appreciate all of you for subscribing to my channel. It's free. You might get tips and tricks from me, and handbag unboxings and jewelry, or anything in between. Sometimes if I'm not feeling the bag purchase, I might get other stuff. So thank you again. Give me a like for this video. I'd appreciate it. And if you have tried Maidwell, let me know down below. And I hope you enjoyed this video. But until next video, I'll pop this one up here for you to watch next. Bye.
Hey, ma'am. Oh, hey. Nice shirt.
Nice shirt.